Hey guys, Jonathan was out here for Jan Plus 100. How's it going? Haven't been back here in a while. The videos at this point are going to be kind of few and far between, I think. They're only going to kind of be when I feel they need to be. I don't think there's going to be any JM Sports Nightlies for a while, as I'm trying to slowly straighten my life back out a little bit. But there is one thing I wanted to post a video on right now, and because it was something that I complained about at the beginning of the year when the hire first happened. If you go back a ways, you'll see it. Um, and that is the hiring of Bobby V to the Boston Red Sox. I had said before that I didn't think it was a good hiring. I felt like Boston would only turn into more of a circus because Bobby V likes the headlines. He likes to draw the attention. Always has. You know, you think about some of the classic or more classic moments in his career. You know, putting on a disguise in the dugout after getting ejected from a game and stuff like that. So he likes to grab the headlines. He likes to be controversial. In Boston, especially after the year they had last year, you don't need to draw headlines to yourself. The headlines are already going to be there. There's already been a close eye on Boston from the beginning of the year after the meltdown last year and all the alcohol in the dugout, the fried chicken, and Josh Beckett, and all that stuff. Something came out today, of course, all year long, Kevin Youkilis and Bobby V have been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Youkilis finally got out. He went to the White Sox. Today, I believe it was today, Bobby V came out and said, well, it's Kevin Youkilis' fault that relationships are frayed within the Red Sox organization. Fine. Cool. But you know what? Uke is gone now. Uke's been gone for a couple of weeks. So, instead of going back and forth and being a big baby and whining about, well, it's this way, this is the reason, this is the reason, this is the reason. Stop with the excuses. You're the manager. Fix it. And instead of just coming out and whining every day, fix the situation. Fix Boston. You've got managerial experience, so you can't say, well, he doesn't know what he's doing. He does know what he's doing. The problem is, he's on a team full of players with their own personalities, and he's not quite sure how to do that. Managing is different nowadays than what it was. You've got to know how to deal with your players, and Bobby V does not do his best job dealing with his players. Making everything public whenever he has a problem with one of those players, not the way to do it. And it's just, it's not how you do it. What more can you say? It's an ugly situation. Fix it. You're getting paid to fix it. Here's the thing about Boston fans that you don't realize is while you're sitting here whining, you're wasting time with trying to fix the situation. Alright? I mean, it's just, Boston fans are not going to be patient with you. They want to win. And they want to win now. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the hiring by the Red Sox. I didn't get the hiring, and I knew that it would just be an ugly situation. Bobby V hasn't been a manager in the major league since 2002, 10 years ago. There's some people. There was a comment on ESPN saying that Bobby V he's bitter. He likes the limelight. He's bitter. He never got over having the broken leg that may have prevented him from stardom as a player. And he's never been that great of a manager. I mean, he's been okay, uh, but he's just he's never been that great. Uh, you know, like I said, he's managed for two different teams in the majors. He managed the Rangers for 7 years. He managed the Mets for 6 years. So he's got managerial experience, but he's never really been that fantastic of a manager. Uh, to be honest, at least not in my eyes. Um, like I said, he was a bad choice. He was a bad choice in the beginning. Bobby V has got to go because Boston fans are not going to put up with it. They want to win, and they want to win now. You go to ESPN.com, read the story. You see a lot of Boston fans going, "What are we doing? This is a circus. What are we doing?" You've got White Sox fans saying, "You gave us Kevin Youkilis. Thank you." But Red Sox fans are like, "What? What?" I think one thing that gets lost is managerial experience is not always the answer. Same thing goes in esports. Experience in coaching is not always the answer. The biggest name is not always the answer, especially when you haven't been in a league that's changed in 10 years. To be honest, I couldn't stand Bobby V as an analyst. I can't stand him as a manager. And I'm not even a Red Sox fan. Hell, I'm not even a fan of anybody in the American League. So it's a disaster. Bobby V needs to go. Boston is in trouble. Definitely with him, it's more of a circus. Boston fans are getting fed up. And, I mean, it's a good entertainment for me because it gives me something to talk about. But at the same time, I'm getting sick of hearing about him bickering and whining. Quit your bickering. Quit your whining. Go do your job. This is going to get me a lot of hate, I think, but I don't care. I am John Lemons up for Jam 400. I'm out, guys.